The whole concept was to just come up with a great platform, which the Les Paul is, and kind of build it up, certainly for me, with all the things that I find necessary. So it's a great utility instrument. The Graphtec Floyd Rose system is, a proven system, and it's really, really great. It's really quite solid, particularly on this guitar. The chambering that the Axcess model typically would have is reduced because there's so much wood removed anyways to accommodate all this stuff. As you can see on the back here, those are just a few of the areas where a lot of the mahogany has been removed in the body. And they're all the same. This particular model though, it has this awesome maple top, a quilt maple top. They sent some samples up, and I just couldn't believe how beautiful the wood looked. And once it was finished, and we went through some different color samples until we were happy with the depth and tone. When you move the guitar around like this, you can see the whole thing shifting, and it has a very fluid, almost liquid look to it. A couple of the other reds that we tried, there was one that was a little more of a candy red, one that was a bit lighter, had a little purple in it. This one just stood out amongst all the samples. Even when you put them together, this one just said, yeah, it's me, I'm the one. On the toggle cover plate, Gibson has done a really nice engraved metal plate that commemorates the R40 with the 2112 Starman logo on it. So it makes it a little more special. We went through a few different pickup styles before we found the one that I liked for this guitar. It's the 498T in the back and the 496 R in the front. And for me, this pickup has all the nuance and articulation that I like to find. It's got a warmth, a natural warmth to it that, for my taste, some of the other pickups didn't have. They were maybe a little too bright, just not suited for what I wanted to hear on this guitar. So quite happy about that. On the bottom here, there's the normal input, which combines both the magnetic and the piezo together. So you can just blend it in, and the rear tone knob is the volume knob for the piezo. I run mine separately, and there's a separate jack for the piezo. So I run this direct into the house, not through an amplifier. Even when you blend it through, it has an interesting effect if you're going through, dirty channel or that sort of thing. But certainly through the PA, it has a very natural sounding, almost acoustic, as acoustic as a Les Paul can sound, character to it, and it's incredibly useful. The knobs pull and push for the series and the parallel in the pickups. So again, you have some differences in sound and character. It's a great thing when you're sitting around and doing some writing and recording. It's, again, gives great variety in sound. For me, the biggest thing is the piezo and the standard magnetic pickups. The combination of the two and how I blend them and use them. And I use that combination quite a bit. Through two different amplifiers as well, a response is set up for me to have a nice, really clean sound and a nice dirty sound. The discussion amongst us is that it quite possibly is the last major tour that we do. I could still see us going out and doing, a special run of a couple of weeks here and there and doing those sort of things. We haven't discussed that, but I could see that happening, and possibly, making another album or two. We love playing together, and we really enjoy that aspect of our relationship. And after 40 years of being away from family mostly, and friends and that life, it's kind of time, I think, to review that and see where our priorities lie. We are very fortunate to do what we do, and we love doing it. But it's always a balancing thing with everything in your life, I guess.